Welcome to Castaways SMP, a modded SMP with 9 gals stuck on a group of islands with no way off that we know of yet. We've been here for a bit and are finally starting to get comfortable surviving on these islands, but let's see what today's adventure brings us. After last episode, where we built up our cozy crop field and set up these benches to view our surrounding islands and go fishing, I spent some time fishing to hopefully get name tags to name our little island snail, to which we were successful and actually found 2 name tags. Now, I did a community poll on my YouTube channel because I could not decide between 4 names that were the most often commented, and so the first name that won with the most and highest percentage was Turbo. So we're going to have Turbo the snail. And the second snail name that we are going with that had second place was Gary, like Gary from SpongeBob. Now we need to go find our little snail friend. I think I see them. Hello, you are going to be... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. You're going to be Turbo. Whoa, look at you, it's so cute. Look at the little Turbo guy. I love this so much. Now that we have Turbo, I also want to use one of the leads that we acquired, and I want to go and find a second snail so that we can have Gary the snail living in our world as well. However, I don't think I have any spare leads. I think the only leads that I have are down on our glares. So let's go pay our glares a visit and grab a lead from them. Hello guys, how are ya? Hope you're doing good. I'm sorry for the subpar conditions. It's just temporary. Then I collected up all 3 leads, put 2 of them back on their leads, and left 1 just free to roam about. Well, not really roam. They're in a box after all. Also today, I am tired of bonking my head when I go down this staircase, so we are going to be working on making a nicer mine entrance actually, and making the above ground area look a lot cuter, and actually put stairs so it's easier to walk instead of just jumping up blocks. But now we need to go find a snail, and I think the only snails that I've seen are on our main spawn island, so we're gonna do some swimming and see if we can find one. Okay, and we're on the mainland. Hello guys. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Can I even like lead you? Will you come with me? Come on. Oh my gosh. Is this seriously your pace? You're literally going at a snail's pace, my dude. You gotta pick up the pace. Or I have to figure out how to... Okay, I can just yeet them. Okay, but I don't know if they're gonna drown. That's my concern. So I'm gonna try to swim quickly. Look at the snail! Okay, this is working better than I thought. Okay, now I just gotta... Oh! Oh no. We lost a snail. Oh my gosh. We just have the shell. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, new plan. They cannot be in water for very long. Oh no. I was not expecting that. Oh, poor snail. Oh, I feel like I need to make a little burial ground, but I'm going to leave this in here for now, and I have a little bit of a better idea. I think I want to use some pretty blocks to make a little bridge that lead to our area, so we're gonna leave these here for now, and I'm gonna prioritize making somewhat of a little cute bridge to get in between my island and Spawn Island. And we're gonna see if that makes it easier to actually bring a snail back home. Before I started building our little cozy bridge, I went to grab some seeds to plant some more vegetables in my crop field, and that's when we had our friend Brook stop by.
Oh, Red, are you home?
Oh, hello?
I hear sounds. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, look at your little sprout hat.
And you have a halo.
I do.
It's adorable.
Yes. Oh, you want to see a really funny hat I found today while I was in the mines?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Sev, you know how she calls my little flower like a fried egg?
Yeah.
So
I mean, it does look like a fried egg.
It does. I know. I didn't realize that until Sev mentioned it, and now I can't unsee it. But Frog gave me this.
It's the chicken that laid the egg.
But then today, I found an even better one that's even more on brand, okay? So, this is just show and tell of chicken hats, basically.
I'm like, how could it get better?
Oh, okay. So just look at the flower, okay?
Yeah.
Just stare at the flower.
Okay.
And it's a
Actual
fried little flower perfectly.
The mod is just like helping the joke so much.
I know. I was dying of laughter.
Oh, that's so funny. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm here to hopefully trade with you because I know you have a lot of pretty modded trees.
I have the Skyrus ones. And then
Ooh.
it says it's an indigo jacaranda, but I think the wood type will
okay.
still be the same like color. I think
It's like the leaves that are different.
yeah, yes. So you
Okay.
actually get these cute little like azalea bush variants.
Ooh, but they're
And these
purple.
like leaves.
Cute.
Yeah.
So I have the saplings for this, but I also have something fun that I can show you. So we have normal pumpkins, of course,
Yeah,
but then if you want to pick that up and put it in here, you can see what you can get from it. And so I can offer you pumpkins, and then from there you can kind of go wild.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Oh, they
Yeah,
have, like,
and there's also like, if you
pastels.
make a jack-o'-lantern out of the pumpkin, it gives you like tons of different faces too.
Wait, really? Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me see this. Let's make one right now. Oh my gosh, they have faces.
Yeah, it's cute, right?
They're so funny. Oh my gosh, this one is so derpy. It's so cute. Derpy
I think
face.
that's the one I made. Yeah, I made that one. I've got him in my house. I named him Wilson, even though he's a pumpkin and not. Yeah.
You know, it's still on brand. It works. Yep, that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
So-
great. Oh my gosh. I love
Yeah,
it.
so if you like, I can give you some pumpkins and some saplings.
Ooh, thank you. Oh, yes, this is great. After we finished our trade, we said our goodbyes and then Brooke went off on her way. Then we grabbed our pumpkin and started laying out our bridge block palette. Okay, so I've been looking at the different options and I even included diorite walls because it has more of those whiter block colors which could match well with our little white flowers. And I honestly think that I want to go with the greens and the diorite. So once we had our block palette decided on, we started cleaning up the blocks and then it was time to get building. And just like that, our bridge is done and I love the color schemes of this. I think it fits in with our area very well. I connected up the path all the way to our little spawn area and I think it looks so cool. From FreeCam, this is what it looks like. We've just got our little gradient all the way through and I think this is so cute. And honestly, like this alone just makes it way easier to hop across instead of having to swim everywhere. Now, with the snail situation and me accidentally drowning one, I just was told by Sev that you can actually put snails in a bucket. So literally, if I would have known that, we could have saved a snail. So we are going to go see if this actually works. Otherwise, we have a bridge that works great that we would bring our snail across on. Okay, little snail friend, can I pick you up in a bucket? Oh, you don't need water. Oh my gosh, look at the little snail in the bucket. That is so cute. Oh my gosh, look at the little eyeballs. Now we can officially name tag our second snail. Okay, so we've got Turbo. And there we go. Okay, so Turbo, meet Gary. Look at that, we have Turbo and Gary. Our resident little snail friends. And thank you to everybody that commented name suggestions. There were so many good ones. The next morning, I woke up to a message from Sev saying she's calling a meeting at spawn for whoever can make it, and it has something to do with the portal. So I made my way over across our new bridge to go meet up with the girls.
I've called you all here because I need to go to the Nether, and I'm sure some of you need too, for resources and other cool stuff. Should we go over to the portal?
As we made our way over to the portal, Drift had an idea.
Wait, guys. Listen up.
Yeah.
So, we don't know what's beyond there. What if a couple of us stay behind and a couple people go and scope it out? Because...
Okay, what if I volunteer?
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
to
All right,
go? Sure.
go for
not
it.
to
No,
go,
no,
to
no,
stay
no.
behind. Just to make sure like nothing bad happens, you know?
You two can go first.
I mean, you
Yeah,
did
I
volunteer
agree with that.
first.
Yeah.
No, I
Oh, no,
volunteer.
no.
You guys,
No,
I'm
you definitely volunteered to go first.
No,
I don't
no,
think
no,
we
no.
can go first
Yeah.
because we're all the way over here.
Yeah, I'm
like
really
in the
far.
water.
Yeah.
As we figured out who would go first, I decided to grab a helmet and volunteer myself. I had a shield, I had a sword, so I was ready. Brooke also volunteered to go first, and so it was us two off into this strange new world. All right, guys, we'll see you later.
See you on the
Oh
other
my god.
side.
Oh.
Once we were on the other side, it was like unlike any nether I'd ever seen before. These trees looked like honey blocks but had fire particles coming out of them, the ground was orange and covered in lava, and the netherrack was blue. As we gave the rest of the group the go-ahead to come through, we began looking around this strange new terrain. Of course, with any trip to the nether, there was a fair bit of chaos. Drift, there's a magma cube behind you. Drift, turn
There's also
around.
lava very close.
Right there.
Oh god. Oh god.
Oh, who's
Oh
on
no.
fire?
What have I done? Oh god! Drift,
Oh, it's coming.
drift,
Drift.
drift.
Someone kill them.
I think it will be drift. Just gonna say it.
No, it's not gonna be me. No, I refuse. Oh my god.
job.
I got pork. I got a pork chop.
Everything is fine because Drift got pork.
After narrowly avoiding death for a while, Brooke discovered a nether fortress through some netherrack, so we began exploring through the fortress. It didn't take long for us to realize there was a strange new structure in the middle of this fortress that no one had ever come across in a fortress before. I didn't know what was inside this thing, but curiosity definitely got the better of us all, and so we entered and started exploring it. It can't be that bad, right? As we were exploring it, we discovered this building had multiple levels, and the further up we went, we noticed the mobs in each room started to change. The higher we went up, the more mobs were in each room, some even in netherite armor. It almost seemed like they were protecting something at the top. Maybe we're gonna find some awesome loot in a chest or something?
Oh, the Blaze King.
Is he up there?
Oh,
Is that him?
Wait,
is he there?
I
think so.
that's gotta be it.
See?
Oh yeah, he's got a helmet on. Oh
It's kind of
gosh.
cute.
I feel like if
like
we release him, something bad is gonna happen.
it's gonna like explode or something.
Well, my curiosity almost killed all of us.
Which one of you did that?
What the heck?
In the midst of the chaos, we noticed the Blaze King's health was almost at half thanks to some aggroed zombie piglins attacking it. So we figured this was our moment, and we all started working together to kill the king.
We're all doing it. Teamwork! Ah!
Oh my god, we're doing it. We're actually doing it.
Oh,
We
did
got
it.
it!
We did it!
In the midst of fighting the Blaze King, Sparkle Egg had fallen off from the top of the tower and died. So we went around looking for her things, and we even had to kill a piglin who was wearing her armor. We next tried tunneling really far away from where we spawned in so that we could try to get away from our area and maybe escape our islands through a new nether portal.
Alright, I reckon we're pretty far away now, guys.
Yeah, alright, Sev, if you want to do the honors, you got the obsidian. There's no place like home. There's no place like home.
Oh.
I'll go through first for sure.
Oh my god, Drift.
Oh, now you
I'm
want to
going,
go
I'm
through.
going, I'm
Now
going,
you
I'm going.
care.
I'm going first.
All right, let's go.
Okay, let's
Yep,
go.
all the way back home.
Oh no.
What?
oh
what?
no.
Oh.
What?
Oh.
We were so
That-
far
How
away.
is this possible?
That should have worked.
That makes no sense.
I
Man.
guess island life it is.
After chatting for a bit and realizing we are still stuck on these islands a bit longer since the nether portals just put us back at our island, we decided to all go back to our islands and rest after that chaotic adventure and deal with the stranded problem a bit later on. Being back at our base area, I've planted down our Nether Wart since we were able to find some while in the nether. It's pretty crazy that we took on the Blaze King and were able to defeat it, and now we're actually able to start making some potions, which is going to be super great for us trying to go back in there. So I'm super excited to use the blaze rods and the magma creams. That was a lot, and I think I just want to go have a chill time in our house. The next morning, I made some new tools, went down to Frog and Sev's XP farm to get some more levels. Of course, we opened up a hat bag to see what was in it before we put it back for the hat shop to use. After getting enough levels, I went to enchant my tools before I collected resources and set up our build layout. Alright everyone, we have a general layout of what our build is going to look like. The grass section represents where I'm going to have a good little greenhouse, and that's where our little glares are going to stay. And then this side is just going to be more of our entrance. This is where we're going to have kind of like workstations on this side. I'm thinking on this end, I'm going to add the drop chute for going down straight to the different mining levels, and I think it should work really well. I think this will be a great addition to our area. I think having a little greenhouse here is gonna look really nice. It does then kind of feel like I need to add something into here, so that will be done in a later episode, but for now, we've got a layout of how we're gonna have our little place. So let's start building this up. As I was coming out of the building, we had a wandering trader on our island for the very first time, so we checked what he had to offer and saw a maple sapling, which had a cool silver wood tone, and we saw an ebony sapling, which had a cool dark gray or black wood tone. So we grabbed our emeralds, looked over the sapling patterns to see which one just required one sapling, and made ourselves our first trade deal. Okay, maple sapling, and what a deal. Thank you, sir. I do like the idea of just collecting all the different cool wood types because then I can trade with everybody that is looking for some more unique ones. But I'm sorry, dude. I will need something else from you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, and we'll bone meal it. Whoa, whoa. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, I'm excited. I love a new wood type. This is what it looks like when we strip it. Very silvery. I like it. The plank variant of it is this. Next, we began clearing out our inventory so that we could go and collect more tuff and moss to start building up our crafting and mining house. We used moss on our entire roof, however with the botanist bench from the chipped mod, you can actually make more decorative versions of the moss, so we used those to add some texture and some color to our mossy roof. All right, the exterior is done. We've got our roof on. Now the only thing we have left to do is decorate. But decorating is definitely the fun part, so let's start working on getting our floor in place with our nice little tuff blocks here, grabbing some of these specific tuff bricks, grabbing some sanded tuff as well. We started by texturing our floor. We added a spore blossom for some particles. We started adding different supportive shelves to connect these cool chains and to also hold some chests. Then we added some flowers to the outside, but we did a lot more decorating than just this, but I'll let you see that in the walkthrough. All right, everyone, we have finished our mining entrance and our little glares new place to live. I wanted to also showcase the path. I added these ropes in, and I really love how you can like turn them to different angles and they make a really cool path border. So I used a lot of these and the palm leaves and then just put this kind of little like brazier campfire thing in the middle here. But then we just walk up this path and here's the house where our glares get to live. I love using these bigger chains to make it look like it's really holding up the structural support of this little like fire brazier thing. I think it looks so cool with the big chains. But on the inside, here's what we got. Very detailed. I tried to pack a lot of detail into here. And this is what the front of it looks like. Again, we added those chains to make it look like we have a lot of suspension. We added the ropes on the ceiling, glowberries. We just added some chests in here, scattered about. And it's super cute. Now, this is gonna be where we drop down and go like right down to our main layers for mining. and are gonna drop down into things, but I'm gonna work on that a little bit later. I also just found this little mushroom painting, and if you've been around my channel for a while, you know this reminds me of my 1.19 series where we built in the dark oak forest with all the little mushies. On the other side, this is where we're going to walk into where the glares are gonna stay, and it's a lot more simple. I wanna like add some more detail into here, I think, but they are going to be the main attraction in here. And then this is where we just go down the staircase. I'm just gonna like close this up again, but this is what's gonna be our kind of like in the meanwhile way to get down to our glare, but we're actually gonna go bring the glare up into their new place. I'm just running into walls. Okay, there we go, all 3 of you, perfect. So they just keep on coming up the stairs. If I have glowberries, will you like follow me better, maybe? Yeah? Okay, perfect. So we've got all of our little glare friends. And guys, I want to show you something super cool. With glowberries, you can actually tame the glares, and something about how they look changes once they are tamed. Look at that, and look at them. They have little flowers around them like a little azalea bush. It's so cute. And now if they were out and about, this one would actually just kind of follow me around. Wow, you were really dancing it, aren't you? As it becomes nightfall, I would say we are going to call it a good day's work. We were able to make this cozy little place so that we can have all of our little adventures down in the mines. We made a little glass glare greenhouse. Say that 5 times fast, I dare ya. And we even were able to go to the Nether, which allowed us to get access to potions. So if we find zombie villagers, we might be able to finally get mending. So that's what we're going to be working on in the next episode, is getting a little bit more potion-y. But until then, I will see you next time.